Welcome and welcome back. Oh my God, I think this is only like my second live ever in my whole history of YouTube. I want to pull some cards and see what comes out for you guys today. If you're already a part of our family, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for coming back. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing and joining our soul family. Personal readings are open and can be booked. I'll have it linked down below in the description box, okay? How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well today. We're going to pull a few cards and see what comes out. I really want to see, like, what is it about you? What is it about you? Because ancestors are saying that you are something special. Like, it seems as if they are depending on you. Greetings, family. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining my live. But yeah, like, they are depending on you, and that's a really heavy weight to carry. I want to know, like, what is it about you? Tell me, what is it about the collective, ancestors? Tell me, what is it about the collective that makes them the perfect fit for the job? Why them out of their whole entire family? Let's take a look into your past life, this life. Like, what is it that made not only the ancestors choose you to do this job, but what made you choose it too? Because you agreed to it. And that's the beauty of free will. You may not remember, but you agreed to it. You said, hi from France, I'm that girl. Okay, I hear you. I love that. I love that. That confidence is so important too. Wow, I want to go to France. It says, give me clear and concise messages for the collective. Tell me what the collective needs to know as far as what makes them so special. What is their connection to this mission that they're here to carry out? Give me a view into their past life, into their current life, who they are, who their soul is. Hey, y'all, what's going on? Ooh. Okay. Okay, we got the cards flying out today. Wow, okay. All right, some of y'all in here right now might be Cancers, Virgos, Tauruses, Aries, Capricorns, Life Path 1s, Life Path 7s, Life Path 6, Life Path 9. Some of you guys were warriors in your past life, okay? And I mean, like, they made movies about you, okay? They made movies about you, but you don't remember. So you'll be watching the movie that is like made about you. Like, you might be watching even like Marvel, you know, Marvel, however you say it, and you don't even realize that this is based on you. Like Iron Man, Wonder Woman, like you had all these qualities. You still have them. They're lying dormant, right? It's like you forgot how to use them, but it's you. You have these superpowers, this magic. There's something about you, like, and you never gave up. So a lot of you were really tough. So some of you were literally warriors in your past life, but some of you, like, you may not have like literally been fighting, right? Battles and wars, but you were a warrior as far as like, you never gave up. Like, you were very strong. You were very powerful. Some of you ran villages and kingdoms. And this keeps coming out. Some of you guys are earth signs. Some of you guys traveled a lot by sea. Some of you were explorers. Wow. Some of you were explorers. So it's like, some of you were the first ones to touch a certain type of land. Like, you were the first ones to set up shop on a certain type of land, and then your land got invaded. Some of you lived in castles, and I mean like big ass castles, okay? And the way you'll know that, right? The way you'll know that you were wealthy in a past life is like this lifetime, like you have this mindset where you feel like, I don't want to say you feel, what am I thinking? What's the word I'm thinking about? Entitled, but you have this thing where it's like, you know your worth. Like you'll like, let's say like somebody might try to give you a breadcrumb and you're looking like them like, excuse me, hand over the whole loaf. It's like that. Like, you know your worth. Okay. And that's because you were wealthy in a past life. Wow. Like I said, for some of you, you were like exiled from your land. Like some of you are like Moors, okay? Phoenicians, Mississippians, like Aztec, Incas, like big time. Like I'm telling you, you are in history books, you are in movies, there are documentaries about you, and you'll be watching those documentaries and you won't even realize that it's you. Like, you don't know, oh, they're talking about me. Wow. For some of you, things are not like, you feel out of place. You feel out of place in this life. And like I said, it's because your soul is not used to that. Your soul is coming from a place where you were so powerful. You were the leader. People depended on you. Oh, thank you, ancestors. So that's exactly why. And they're like, yeah, that's why. That's why you. That's why you. Because in past lives, you chose, like you proved that you were capable. You proved that you could do it. Like for some of you, you have siblings who you lived past lives with, and like your ancestors may have given them a chance to do this, to carry out this mission, and they couldn't do it. It was like a lot of them resisted it, okay? So some of you, like your soul is holding on to the past, like you're feeling lost, okay? But for some of you, there's like a disconnect between mind, body, and soul, you know? It's like you need to reconnect with that part of you, reconnect with your higher self. It's like some of you are just like, you're so engulfed into the now. You're so engulfed into the 3D. Like you're in the matrix, you know, like they want you to kind of to separate yourself from the matrix. And I'm hearing like some of you are trying to do that, but you're doing it the wrong way. Like some of you are trying to do that through like weed, like alcohol. Don't get me wrong, right? Like I'm not against cannabis. I will always say that. But abusing it is a problem. Even smoking it, like how you're smoking, I'm not going to get into that. But everything in moderation, okay? And so you're looking for things outside of yourself to help you tap into your higher self, when all it takes is stillness. But for some of you, you're having a hard time achieving that stillness because you're trying to survive. You're just like, I gotta pay bills. My rent gotta get paid. My mortgage gotta get paid. My light bill gotta get paid. The tuition gotta get paid. Like, notice everything is about, like, it goes back to money, fiat money. Some of you are kind of resisting this transition. Like, you're in a place where you're switching timelines, right? Like you are being called to reconnect with your higher self, but there's a part of you, like your lower self for some of you, that is resisting that change. And it's really because like some of you okay. So for some of you, there's like a huge chemical imbalance, right? Like you may be using some body products. Like check your shampoo, your conditioner, your oils. Like there's something that you're putting in your crown that is affecting, like even your water, like even the water you wash your hair with, right? It's decalcifying your pineal gland. Your pineal gland is so important. So like you guys might want to invest into some water filters, okay? Start investing in natural products. You might even want to like invest in like making your own products. But if you don't, If you don't have the time to do that, purchase from like smaller businesses that are, you know, like they have like the minimum ingredients. They're not putting all these chemicals in the products, because there's something that's blocking you and it feels like it's chemicals. Some of you are eating too much fast food, like McDonald's. Like you're just like, you might be tired and you're just like, oh, let me just stop and get something to eat. Even your children, like you gotta, that's a cycle that needs to be broken. That's a cycle that needs to be broken, you know? And it's causing disharmony. It's causing like a delay. For some of you, your children are acting out. It's because of the food. Like you're giving them, like quick foods, right? And I get it, right? Like I'm a mom, I get it. So sometimes it's like, well, shit, I had a long day. I'm gonna give you what I can. You're gonna eat what you can eat. But you want to be mindful of what you're giving them, because it's affecting them. So for some of you, they've labeled your children with like bipolar, ADHD. What's the other one? What is it called? OCD, or like what's the other one? It's like where they're like bold, and I forgot the name of it. But they're labeling your children with all of these diagnoses, and it's really just in the food. So instead of the doctor saying, yeah, what diet are you giving your child? Change your child's diet. They're like, oh no, let's pump them with medication. And the medication is making it worse. The medication is making it worse. Okay. So the thing is, right? The reason why they chose you to carry out this mission, right? And the reason why they're choosing you to also prepare your children is because this is something that is going to continue over the course of generations. Like you see how it took generations to colonize us. It took generations to knock us off of our thrones. It's going to take generations for us to get back to that place where we are supposed to be, or where we were. Okay. And the reason why they chose you is because you have it within you. Like you're a warrior. Okay. You fought literally and figuratively. Okay. You're a survivor. I'm hearing like, I'm a survivor, like that. Like you came, like many of you are old souls. Like you're really, really old. Like you were present. You were present in creation, whatever that means, what I'm hearing. Like you were present in creation. Okay. Some of you, like, you're feeling lonely, okay? Like, okay, so back to your children. Back to the children. So, some of you, your babies are acting out, right? Like, and they're labeling them with all these learning disabilities and behavioral problems. But all it is that you're feeding them food with like high fructose corn syrup, like red dye 40, something like that, like all of these chemicals, right? And so it's causing a chemical imbalance in them, and there's something that you're doing that's causing a chemical imbalance in you. And because of the fact that you were chosen to break this cycle, it is imperative that you make some adjustments for you and your children and your descendants to come, okay? Lifestyle. But you can do it. You have the mindset to do it, and that's why they're choosing you. So what's going to happen, and this keeps coming out, it's so funny. What's going to happen is once you start doing that, like let's say you got nieces and nephews and little cousins that come to your house, they're going to come to your house and they're going to see like, oh, you guys are eating kale chips. No hot dogs, like you know, like you're actually giving them, like, instead of fried chicken, you're making like grilled chicken, like you're giving them vegetables. And you're going to start to change them. Like they're going to start to be like, because you're going to be like, well, yeah, because I heard XYZ, there's chemicals and blah, blah, blah. And they're going to be like, oh, and they may not say anything, but they're going to go start looking at the ingredients and stuff that they got in their fridge and their pantries. And they're going to be like, it's like that. Like you have it within you. There's something about you. Like you have this influence. You can easily influence people. Like you can walk into a room and just change the energy of the whole entire room. But some of you don't know that. Some of you are like hiding. Tell me more about that. Yeah, and some of you have missed opportunities because of the fact that you're hiding. Like you haven't completely stepped into your power yet, and that's because you have not yet connected with your higher self. Some of you are working on it though. Tell me more about this. Okay, this one wants to come out. Okay, divine timing. It just wasn't time yet. But it's time now. Wow. We got the Wheel of Fortune here. Wow. And there was also something that you needed to heal from. Some of you guys went through like, oh my God, immense heartbreak. Ugh. Some of you guys went through an immense amount of trauma. Wow. And so you're just like, I'm fighting for my life. And I get it. I feel you. You're like, I'm fighting for my life. Like, I'm doing the best I can. I feel you. I feel you. But you got the Magician here. So you're fully capable. Some of you were like healers in past lives, okay? Some of you are healers in this life as well. I'm drinking moringa, by the way. Moringa is great. Some of you are like powerful community healers. Wow. Okay. 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 Thank you. Thank you, ancestors. So the reason why some of you are introverted is because you spent lifetimes healing other people. Like some of you guys were like, you passed away as martyrs, okay? And so you gave your all to other people, healing them, okay? Sacrificing yourself for people in your community, people that you loved. And so now this life, you're kind of like, I don't want to deal with people. You're like, I already did enough. I already did enough for y'all. Like, I'm tired. This time, I just want to kind of stay to myself. And that's okay. Because when you go within, you heal yourself. But always remember, it's important for there to be balance. So sometimes you got to kind of like peek your head out like, hey, y'all. And then you can go back. You can retreat back to your, your peaceful space. But yeah, like some of you guys are healers, man. Wow. And you were healers for lifetimes too. I'm hearing like some of you guys were at the Garden of Eden, but the Garden of Eden is not where they told us it was. Like, whatever that means. Like, some of you guys were like at the Garden of Eden. Like, remember I said that you guys were like a part of, like, you were there at creation, some type of creation. So many of you, wow, like you've built up so much good karma, right? That whatever you manifest is yours. Whatever you try to manifest is yours. Okay? Because we got the Magician here. Some of you guys may be air signs. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you guys healed so many people that whatever you want is yours. Like, but the thing is, for some of you, it's your mind that's stopping you. Like, you can literally have whatever you want, but some of you will be like, I can't do this. Like, you say can't a lot. Some of you will say I can't, or like, that's not possible. Like, I'm hearing some of you say like you're like doubting yourself and doubting your power, but you don't realize as soon as you say the word, you got it. It may not be like, so now it depends on what you're trying to manifest. So for some of you, right, this is how you know that you got it, right? For some of you, you'll think about somebody and they'll call you. Or you think about somebody and their social media will pop up on your news feed. Okay? Or you'll run into them. Like, that's how you know you got it. That's your ancestors showing you, like, yeah, we're waiting for you. Like Aladdin. I'm seeing Aladdin, the genie in the bottle, right? Like, the genie on the carpet is like, your wish is my command. That literally, like, they're like, well, what do you want? And you're like, well, I want to like be rich and I don't want to have to work anymore. And they're like, okay. But then 2 days later, you're like, man, I'm so broke. I can't do this and I can't do that. You're just a lot of can'ts. And so they're like, well, which one do you want? They're like, well, because your words and your thoughts are powerful. Okay. So you have to, in order to manifest, you got to see it happening. Right. And then you have to trust it's going to happen. 1919 on a timer just now. That's 1010, 11, new beginnings. Okay. So after this, you're going to start to take heed. Like, you're going to be like, oh, wait, you're going to start catching yourself. Watch, you're going to start catching yourself. Like, you're not going to say you're broke anymore. You're not going to say I don't have it. You're going to find another way to verbalize that you're waiting for the resources to come in. You're not going to be like, oh, I ain't got the money, I'm broke. You're going to be like, oh, no, I'm waiting for some money to come in. Right? You're going to start to be more mindful. And this is why they chose you, because you pick up on things really quickly. Like, you're a fast learner. And you got the King of Pentacles here. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Wealth, leadership, stability. I was just talking about this before I even looked down. It says be the leader to protect. Oh, sorry. Yeah, be the leader to protect financially and emotionally. Didn't I say like you're just by healing yourself and your children, you are going to start to heal the people around you. And that's why they chose you. Like your aura is just so magnificent. Like some of you may have, man, you may have like been in relationship with people that try to like break you down. Like you were in relationship with people who were like intimidated by you, okay? And because you possess qualities that they wanted, they, instead of trying to like build you up and learn from you, they tried to break you down. So this could be love relationships or friendships. And it was all a part of the plan. These people taught you. They taught you how to do the work on yourself, okay? They taught you, even in their jealousy and their envy, right? And their hurtful words and actions, they taught you self-worth. And for some of you, it took a while to come out of that. Like it took a while for you to heal. But now you're like, yeah, I'm never accepting that again. You know, like not like you learned from it. And so now you're creating a strategy. Okay. You got the 7 of Swords here upright. You're creating your strategy. You're writing things down. You're planning like, okay, this is how I'm going to get out of this. This is how I'm going to heal myself and my children. Yeah, children, I'm not buying no more Doritos for you or Takis because they're giving people cancer. Some of you, like, you're like, I'm seeing some of you like show your children videos. Like you're showing your children videos. Like, look, didn't I tell you? These people are dying from Takis, and like you're trying to get your children on board. And I'm seeing like other family members come in and they're watching too, and they're like, wow, I didn't know that. So like you're literally making huge, ginormous changes. They want you to use your intellect because you have a lot of it. All right. And be careful of the people that you trust. All right. Because just like you will be helping to change people for the better, you're going to have people around you who don't want you to get ahead of them. So they're going to try to throw a monkey wrench in your movements. OK, the sun is going down. I'm in front of the window. So it's like getting dimmer and dimmer. Soon it's going to be dark. So I'm going to hurry this up. So yeah, a lot of you are making an investment in yourself. OK. Patience is a virtue, though. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your family. And have faith. Okay? They want you to see the long-term vision that keeps coming up. They said trust the process. Some of you have started gardening, too. Some of you started gardening. Some of you are like you started gardening and you started to sell like some of your fruits and vegetables or your herbs that you're gardening. That's great. That's great. I just did an interview on somebody's podcast, and we were talking about going back to bartering services, you know. Be careful not to fall into being indecisive, okay? Be careful not to stay in connections that are dead end. Some of you are healing from heartbreak still. So they want you to have, give yourself some grace, okay? It says heart has been wounded, but know that the pain will make you stronger. I just said that. Like some of you learn so much about yourself through heartbreak and disappointment. We got the death in reverse. So some of you guys are afraid of the unknown. The unknown is you. Like you are the unknown. Like you are everything and nothing at the same time, okay? You're the light, you're the dark, okay? You're the yin, you're the yang. You're the known, you're the unknown. Everything is you. Everything exists within you, and you exist within everything. So there's no reason to fear anything, okay? If you guys want more clarity, definitely book a personal reading with me. I'm gonna put that link down below in the description box, okay? Yeah, broken traditions. It's like, yeah, finding your way, getting back on that path, judgment, upright, rebirth, awakenings, renewals. So many of you are learning, you're growing, and you are totally capable. Like you're surrounded by angels. Holy crap. Like you're surrounded. Like, and this is why when you walk in a room, your energy is so captivating. Like many of you, like you walk in a room and you feel like people are staring at you because you're weird. No, they're staring at you because you're dope AF, okay? Like, and they can pick up on your energy. They can pick up on your captivating aura. That's why they're staring at you. Wow. All right, family. Sending you guys so much love and healing energy. I love you. Thank you for tuning into my live. I'll try to do this more often. All right. Until next time, peace and oneness.